The year 2024 has been one for the record books, and not in a good way. The World Meteorological Organization warns that the scorching heat experienced globally shows no signs of letting up and is projected to continue into 2025. This relentless heatwave is driven by human actions, primarily the emission of greenhouse gases. Extreme weather events, once rare, are becoming increasingly common and severe. From wildfires to floods, the fingerprints of climate change are evident across the globe. The urgency of the situation cannot be overstated. We must transition away from fossil fuels and embrace renewable energy sources. We must invest in sustainable practices and reduce our carbon footprint. The future of our planet depends on it. The year 2024 will forever be etched in history as the hottest year on record globally. The average global temperature from January to September 2024 was 1.54 degrees Celsius higher than pre-industrial levels. This surge in global temperatures is linked to the rise of greenhouse gas concentrations in the atmosphere. The primary culprit is the burning of fossil fuels, releasing carbon dioxide and other harmful gases. Extreme weather events like hurricanes, droughts, and wildfires are becoming more frequent and intense. Rising sea levels threaten coastal communities, while ocean acidification disrupts marine ecosystems. The science is clear: we must act now to curb emissions and mitigate the worst effects of climate change. The alarm bells are ringing, and the world's leading organizations are sounding the call to action. UN Secretary-General Antonio Guterres has labeled the current situation as climate breakdown in real time, urging for immediate and drastic reductions in greenhouse gas emissions. Celeste Saulo, WMO Secretary-General, has issued repeated red alerts about the dire state of the climate. The UN Environment Programme's Emissions Gap Report paints a stark picture. If we fail to take significant action, global temperatures are projected to rise by 3.1 degrees Celsius by the end of the century. This level of warming would have catastrophic and irreversible consequences for our planet and its inhabitants. We must act decisively, collectively, and with unwavering commitment to secure a livable future for all. Section 4. A year of extreme weather, from cyclones to wildfires. The year 2024 has been a relentless assault of extreme weather events across the globe. Cyclone Chido tore through Mayotte and Mozambique, compounding the misery of a nation already grappling with climate change. Hurricane Helene unleashed its fury on Florida, causing widespread flooding and damage. Unrelenting rains triggered catastrophic floods across the globe, from South America to Spain and West Africa. Meanwhile, droughts and wildfires raged across continents, turning forests into ash and displacing wildlife. The economic and human toll of these disasters is immeasurable. Mother Nature is sending us a clear message. Section 5. Climate change, the invisible hand in global disasters. These extreme weather events are interconnected pieces of a larger puzzle. Climate change acts as an invisible hand that amplifies the intensity and frequency of these natural disasters. A report by World Weather Attribution and Climate Central concluded that climate change had significantly intensified 26 out of the 29 extreme weather events studied in 2024. These events resulted in the tragic loss of at least 3,700 lives and the displacement of millions more. Climate change is no longer a distant threat, it is a clear and present danger. If we fail to drastically reduce greenhouse gas emissions, these extreme weather events will become even more frequent and severe. Section 6. A call for unity and action, securing a future for all. In the face of this global crisis, the world stands at a crossroads. We must embrace international cooperation and take immediate, decisive action to mitigate climate change and adapt to its unavoidable impacts. A glimmer of hope emerged in December 2024. As experts from 15 international organizations, 12 countries and leading academic and NGO partners convened at the WMO headquarters. Their mission: to forge a coordinated global framework to address the escalating threat of extreme heat. This initiative is part of the WMO's broader efforts to safeguard public health through enhanced climate services and early warning systems. The message from WMO Secretary-General Celeste Saulo resonates with a sense of urgency and shared responsibility. If we want a safer planet, we must act now. The continuation of record-breaking heat into 2025 underscores the critical need for immediate and coordinated global action to address the root causes of climate change and build a more sustainable and resilient future for all.